कहानी पग पग प्यारे दंगल 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 सूरज तेरा चढ़ता ढलता गर्दिश में करते हैं तारे दंगल 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 दंगल.
Great morning, my dear friends. Great morning. Bhupesh, Anand this side. I am going to deliver a very important lecture and I will be covering with learning outcome D. So today will be lecture number 4. Lecture number 4. And I will be dealing with learning outcome D because that learning outcome is somewhat lengthy and very important. So with the help of examples, with the help of case studies, I want to tell you something more about learning outcome D. So in learning outcome D, we have seen there are different types of methods, there are different types of criteria with the help of which we can evaluate any capital budgeting decision. Now, how to evaluate a capital budgeting decision? Present value of cash inflows minus present value of cash outflows, and the balancing figure is named as net present value. Now, it can be positive or it can be negative. If it is positive and it is a mutually exclusive project, then we will accept the project having higher NPV. That I have already discussed in lecture number 3. So today I will be again putting some more analysis. I will be analyzing, I will be evaluating, I will be telling you the methods with the help of calculator only for NPV. Now today NPV is the most important factor. It is a classical method with the help of which any capital budgeting decision can be evaluated. So with the help of case studies, in the capital budgeting decision, with the help of case studies today, I will be telling you different methods and calculator, different methods, that is TVM row and cash flow row, TVM row and cash flow row, and how to use second clear TVM, second clear cash flow, and what is future value N, I, all these functions which I have already discussed on the calculator. Again, with the help of calculator, each and every step I will be telling you. So please take out your registers. आप अपने registers बाहर निकाल लें. कमर बिल्कुल सीधी करें, बिल्कुल you have to sit straight. I have already prepared handwritten slides for you. I have done the whole hard work so that your time can be saved and you can see the crux, the importance, the steps which I have taken. So great morning, lecture number 4, learning outcome D, methods of evaluating capital budgeting. There are 6 methods which we have seen in the last lecture: NPV, IRR, payback period, discounted payback period, profitability index, average rate of return. So these are the 6 methods which we will be dealing with. So I am on NPV. We have seen that NPV is the present value of cash inflows minus present value of cash outflows. Okay. Now the point is, we have seen in the last lecture how to calculate it with the help of calculator. So I have written in point number 3. Following are the 2 methods to be followed with the help of calculator. These are the 2 methods which are to be followed with the help of a calculator. So method number 1, with the help of time value of money, I can use TVM row and I can use cash flow row, and with the help of these 2 rows I can easily find out the NPV. So again I am telling you with the help of one case study. Please note down, my dear friends. Please take out your calculators. Please do the calculations as per me. Please sit straight. Time is very precious. Time is very precious. Even if you want to buy time, you cannot buy time for Trump, for Narendra Modi. सबके लिए time is very precious. तो दोस्तों, आप सभी आज मेरे सामने बैठे हैं. प्लीज टेक आउट योर रजिस्टर्स. आपको कैलकुलेटर निकालना है और अभी एक केस स्टडी अंडरलाइन करनी है, लिखनी है. हम सभी वी ऑल टुगेदर विल डू ऑल दीज स्टेप्स. सो केस स्टडी एग्जांपल, फॉलोइंग आर द कैश फ्लोज ऑफ अ प्रोजेक्ट. I have assumed a project. Cash outflow is $6,000 million. Cash flow in first year is $2,000 million. Cash flow in second year is X million dollars. I have given a figure as X. It is unknown. It is to be calculated. Again, in cash flow in third year, cash inflow million dollar 4,000, cash inflow in fourth year million dollar 2,000. Discounting rate will be 25% and NPV. Let us assume that NPV is 8,000 because there should be only one unknown. So if I have assumed that NPV as 8,000, NPV as 2,000, so I can easily calculate the value of X. So please note down whether you are noting it, whether you are writing it in your register. Please take out your calculators as prescribed by CFA Institute, and please put the on figure and press the on and then clear TVM. So firstly I will be using with the help of TVM and I will be telling you how to calculate value of X. So whether you have written, so I have to calculate cash inflow 2. I have to calculate cash inflow 2. I know that NPV is equal to present value of inflows minus present value of outflows. Outflow is 6,000. So I have used that figure. See here, please write down as NPV has been specified in the question. As NPV has been specified in the question. That is 2,000 positive, which must have calculated like this: present value of inflows minus present value of outflows. So present value of inflows is equal to 8,000, because when I say capital expenditure, when I say outflow is 2,000 and NPV is outflow is 6,000, NPV is 2,000, it means cash inflow is 8,000. So cash inflow, present value of cash inflow is 8,000. Now that 8,000, is sum total of all these. Present value total of present value of cash inflows, total of present value of cash inflows is 8,000. That is equal to present value of cash inflow for first year, present value of cash inflow for second year, present value of cash inflow for third year, present value of cash inflow for fourth year. So how we will use it with the help of calculator? So I am using it with the help of calculator. Press second, clear TVM, and I will be calculating inflows for first year, third year and fourth year. And then how I will calculate it, I will tell you, because the total of all these four should be equal to 8,000. I know the total. One is missing figure. No problem for that. I'm going to start with 2,000 future value. 2,000 future value and 25 as IY. 25 as IY. 1 as N. 1 as N. Compute present value, and the figure is coming as 1,600. All these steps I have written in my handwritten slide. So please note down and please do it now. You have to do it now. Please press the buttons. Following are the steps as per calculator TVM row. Second, clear TVM, 2,000 future value, 25 IY, 1 as N, compute present value, and that present value is coming as 1,600 minus, no problem, minus 1,600. Now I have to save it because I want to find out the total. So STO1, I have pressed STO number 1. So now it has been stored in slot number 1. Now again I have to find out the present value of cash flow third year, because cash flow second is not given to me. So again I will do clear TVM. I did clear TVM. Now after clear TVM, again I have to press 4,000 as future value, 3 as N, 25 as YI, interest, discounting rate, compute present value. So that is coming as 2048. I have written here also. Store in 2. In second slot I have stored. Now I have to do it for fourth year as well. And then I will recall 1 plus recall 2 plus recall 3. So I am doing it for fourth year as well. And in the fourth year again I will be firstly using Second clear TVM. Second clear TVM. 2000 is the future value. 4 as N, 25 as IY, and compute present value, that is coming to 819.2. That is 81.9.2. Store 3. I have pressed store STO. This is STO button. Third last. STO3. Now these three inflows are being stored. So I have to find out the total. So what I am doing? Recall 1 plus recall 2 plus recall 3 is equal to, and the figure is coming to as 4467. 4467. So now I have calculated total of present value of cash inflow for first year plus cash inflow for third year plus cash inflow for fourth year. First year, third year, fourth year. That comes to 4467, but it should be 8000 because NPV is given to me as 2000. So what will be the balancing figure? 8000 minus 4467, that comes to 3533. $3,533 million. This is the present value of cash flow 3. But we have to calculate future value of cash flow 2. This is present value of cash flow 2. We have to calculate future value of cash flow 2. No problem. Again, I will be using TVM row. So I am telling you again the steps. Second clear TVM. 3533 present value. Second as N. 25 as IY. Compute future value. That figure is coming to as 5520. So these steps I have already written. Plus just see, and the figure is $5,520 million. So like this I have calculated the balancing figure, the value of X, the value of cash inflow of second year. Let it be present value or let it be future value with the help of TVM law. Now my dear friends, I am Bhupesh, Anand. I want to clear your concepts, because we have to do a next number named as IRR. So before doing IRR, I want to tell you that how I can calculate this missing figure with the help of cash flow function. Please sit straight and please listen to me. Please see my body language, what I am sharing with you. So let me start with another method, cash flow method for calculating value of X. Cash flow method for calculating value of X. So again, second, I will firstly press cash flow function. Second, clear work. Again, I am telling you on cash flow function, press cash flow function. Second, clear work. Second is this yellow color, and the clear work is this last button of the calculator. Now I have erased all the memory in my calculator because now I want to do new calculations. So please do it in your calculator. Cash flow, second clear work. So I am doing with CFA 0 is there. That is for 0 period. 6,000. Now this is capital expenditure. This is minus. So I have to use plus minus buttons. So it comes minus. I am using enter. Now downward arrow. Now it is coming as CO01, cash flow for 1. I know that for first year cash inflow is 2000. So I have written 2000, enter frequency 1. There is only one frequency, enter downward key. I am not aware of cash flow 2. So let me assume, because here is the concept, I want to tell you what are the concepts. So please write down this. I want to tell you the concept. I am guessing because I want to tell you something. So let the cash flow for second year, which is given to me as X, let it be 1000. So I have written 1000. Enter downward arrow frequency 1. Enter downward arrow. Now it is coming as CO03. That is cash flow for third year. And cash flow for third year is 4000. Enter, enter, enter downward arrow frequency 1, downward arrow. Now it is showing as cash flow 4, cash flow for the fourth year, 2000. Enter downward arrow frequency 1, downward arrow. Now there is no fifth year. I have wrongly pressed downward arrow. So I have written all the figures. Compute NPV. So calculator will ask for IY. So I will put 25 as IY and enter downward key NPV, compute, and the figure is coming as 892.8. Here also I have written 892.8. It means if I assume cash inflow for second year as 1000, then NPV is 892.8. But I need NPV of 2000. So it means I have to increase it by, my NPV should increase by 2800. Then only net result of NPV will be 2000, because now it is minus 892. So I am increasing my cash inflow. I will be increasing my cash inflow. Let it be like this. I have assumed my cash inflow as 4000 instead of 1000, because I require an increase of NPV by 2800. So it has to be discounted also. So I am assuming a cash inflow for second year, a higher figure as compared to 2800. Let it be 3000. So let it be 3000. So what you have to do in the calculator, we have already fed it the figures. I will go to cash flow 2. Cash flow 2, I have written 1000. So now instead of 1000, I will write down 4000. All the figures will remain same. Enter all that something is same. Compute NPV. And NPV is coming as 1027. I have written here also. It means there is no need to change cash flow. Cash flow 0, cash inflow 1, cash inflow 3, cash inflow 4. No need to change IY 25. That is already fitted in the question. Just I have changed cash inflow 2. Instead of 1000, I have make it as 4000. I have just rectified cash inflow 2, and the net result is NPV as 1027. But I require NPV of 2000. Again, there is a shortfall of 1000. Because I know that NPV should be 2000. Now my NPV is coming as 1027 if I assume cash inflow for second year as 4000. So again, I have for getting more 1000 NPV, I have to increase my cash inflow second by at least more than 1000. Let it be 1500. So I am assuming let cash inflow for second year be 5500. 55. Now you are getting the logic how I have calculated 5500, because I need NPV of 1000, greater, more, higher. So for that I should at least have a cash inflow of more than 1000, because I have to discount it also. So let it be 5500. So again I am going to cash flow function, and I am going to cash inflow 2. Instead of 4000, I am making as 5500. Enter. Compute NPV. And the figure is coming as 1987. It is round about 2000. So please write down firstly this. Shortfall in NPV is $1,000. So we have to increase CF2. Cash inflow 2. Suppose now cash inflow 2 is 5500. So with the help of calculator, I am assuming it like this. I am only changing cash inflow 2, and the table is like this. If my guess is cash inflow for second year is 1000, that is X is 1000, then NPV is minus 892. If I am assuming that cash inflow is 4000, then my NPV is 1027. If I assume that my cash inflow for second year is 5500, then NPV is 1987 and I need 2000. So cash inflow 2, that is value of X, is round about approximately 5500. So now tell me which method you like it most. The first one, TVM row, or the second one, cash flow. It is but obvious that in examination you will be doing with first method, that is TVM row. That is time value of money row. Now this concept, cash flow concept, cash flow row, which I have used, I want to build a logic in your mind that if I increase cash inflow by this much, then NPV will also increase. If I decrease cash inflow, then my NPV will also decrease. It means cash inflow and NPV are directly related with each other. Because this concept will be helping you in internal rate of return, the next lecture number 5, in which I will be telling you IRR. So like this, we have concluded today's lecture. Be happy, be jolly, be cheerful, be happy, be jolly.